This is the battle for the worst video on TikTok for the year of 2021. A whole year of cringe, just absolute garbage takes, and really things that want to make you throw your phone in the toilet, which obviously benefits me.
Yeah, I'm really sorry if anyone lost their phones because of me. But you knew what you were signing up for when you followed. I mean, the name kind of gives it away.
Of
Good.
course, all of our socials are in the description of this video. So if you want to go ahead and support us, just hit that like and subscribe button, and we appreciate it.
During third period, we have announcements and they do the Pledge of Allegiance. I always tell my class, stand if you feel like it, don't stand if you feel like it, say the words if you want, don't have to say the words. So my class decided to stand but not say the words. Totally fine. Except for the fact that my room does not have a flag. It used to be there, but I took it down during COVID because it made me uncomfortable. And I packed it away and I don't know where, and I haven't found it yet. But my kid today goes, hey, it's kind of weird that we just stand and then, we say it to nothing. And I'm like, oh, well, I gotta find it. Like, I'm working on it. I got you.
Oh my God, I hate her so much.
In the meantime, I tell this kid, we do have a flag in the class that you can pledge your allegiance to. And he looks around and he goes, oh, that one?
Oh my God.
You should put suicide hotline numbers in the description for this. One of the comments.
I just want to say, for the record, I had not actually seen it to the end. I did not.
Really?
I had seen everything up until this point, right before. This is even worse than I imagined.
She's so bad. She's so, right when she starts, it's going to be bad.
All right, so...
You just hate her, the smugness.
Okay, all right, so... Before we watch the next one, did anything happen to this particular teacher?
Yeah, this one got fired, actually.
Are you serious from this video?
Yeah, it was crazy. And the next day, a bunch of people in that community showed up to the school and they put American flags around the entire school. I posted videos of it. It was really cool.
Do you remember when this happened in 2021?
I want to say 2 months ago, but I could be wrong.
So fairly recent.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. This is what? You can't believe these people are real.
I'd much rather join ISIS than do what she did.
I love this one because it's you don't know what's gonna happen. It's kind of suspenseful, and then that happens. It's on your screen, and you're like, "What the hell?"
That is too much, even for me, Lottie. That is that is no.
There's quite a few videos similar to this. It's pretty sad.
It is. All right. So how did you decide that one was the worst of all of the ones that you found?
Well, this one was one of the more recent ones that I wanted people to kind of remember. And if I remember correctly, this one got the most engagement. I mean, this one's also really extreme. I mean, she's pretty, she's good looking, she's pretty, and then whatever. And then she not only gains 100 pounds, but becomes extremely ugly.
So what you're saying is she became more susceptible to catching COVID and having complications from it, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying.
Wow. Why is she so anti-science?
I don't know. She should probably get banned from Twitter.
She probably should.
Yeah, probably.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
It's so sad. The left wants this to happen. So all your kids, teenagers. It's really sad.
and it's just so funny because I remember when people were mocking Michelle Obama for her fight against obesity campaign when she was first lady, and she could never run that campaign today without being called a fatphobic, or not a fatphobic, but
for sure 100%.
Being called fatphobic.
Yeah,
absolutely insane. She would not. That's the thing. You can never get away with things that you could do 5 years ago to get away with that today.
Even like 2 years
It's
ago.
crazy.
Like it changes
Or
so
2
fast.
years ago. Absolutely.
Chairs. Let's talk about chairs. Full pun intended, chairs are the biggest fucking issue in the fat community. The amount of public spaces like doctors' offices, malls, what the fuck ever, places that have seating, restaurants, etc., never ever have accessible seating. Some places just have stools, or some places just have armed, small, dinky looking chairs. As a fat person, if you have never ever done the following things, if you have never looked at a picture of a restaurant on Google Maps to try and figure out if the seating would be accessible to your size, if you've never broken a chair in a public space especially, if you've never had to second guess whether or not it was okay to sit down in the chairs provided to you, if you've never had a fucking panic attack at school because you couldn't fit into the goddamn chair desk situation, then you don't deal with fat phobia at the same level that the rest of us do. And this is just one example. There are a plethora of other examples I could give you. But this one is really, really important.
All right. First question. Lottie, can you tell me, is this person male or female, or are we just not going to ever know?
I think it's a sore subject. I don't think I don't know.
We don't know. Okay, so this TikTok user, let's just say genderless. We have no idea because they have a goatee. But that's basically it. That's the only thing I have to go off. The fact that they said fat community, like there's a community of fat people who like sort of like band together. They have like a civil rights movement. Like that's where we're heading, right, Lottie?
Yeah, it's going to be a protected cause.
Yeah, like I mean, the fact that they're so anti-science is stunning.
It's crazy. Like if COVID showed us anything, it's that. And they glorify it. They glorify obesity.
Why do you think that is? I never understood how people just get this way. They're just like, yeah, I'm fat and I'm proud. And also, if you tell me that I should lose weight because I'm going to die, you're a bigot.
Well, I think it's part of like a coping mechanism probably for being extremely fat, usually pretty unhealthy, and also, not looking too great. So, they know there's something wrong. So, my guess is it's a coping mechanism to try to tell the world, hey, there's nothing wrong. It's actually really cool and it's fine. This is totally fine. Nothing to see here.
Now, let's go ahead and watch.
I mean, one more comment. Like, if you're like going around town breaking chairs in restaurants and bars, like there might be a problem. It might be time to address the elephant in the room. No pun intended.
100%. The Tushman says, if I owned a restaurant and someone broke a chair, that's going on the bill. Hey, that any businessman or woman or whatever it is that you decide to do in business, that's just. You don't eat that cost. I mean, maybe this person would.
I made a really loud, yelly video about this, but I decided I will approach this in a more calm but stern manner. A lot of the people using kitty and pup and bunny self pronouns are neurodivergent minors. It is a very common neurodivergent experience to feel a disconnect from being human and from the societal expectation of the gender you were assigned at birth. So when you have this intersection of feeling a disconnect from being human and a disconnect from the societal expectation of gender, whether you're neurodivergent or not, a lot of people have this experience who are neurodivergent. It's just very common with neurodivergent people. When this intersects, you get noun self pronouns and animal
What the hell is she saying? Do you understand a single word?
If you are not comfortable using someone's pronouns because you assume it's kink for some weird ass reason, don't interact with them and just shut up about it.
Honestly, I think this is directed at Beto O'Rourke. for being a furry.
Oh my god. Like,
am I not wrong? Like, she's talking about like bunny self pronouns, animal self pronouns. What the fuck is she like?
there's nothing to say. Like, no, like you can't even break it down because I don't even know what she's saying. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Did anyone
right.
understand that? Like, what is she saying?
If anyone in the chat can say what the hell is going, can talk about.
Well,
anything.
Murica, whatever, agrees with
yeah.
you that
It's
Beto
Murica
is a
F
furry.
yeah. Beto is a
Murica F
furry.
yeah.
It is true.
He
Yeah.
agrees with you, or she, whatever. Sorry for misgendering you.
JK says Beto self is the same as neurodeficient. Essentially 100% true. Damon Toll says pronouns lib self. All right, and here is the other one, and this one
Oh,
is
I'm
awesome.
so excited for this. Guys, watch Siraj. It's more interesting than the video.
I'm waxed, wearing slacks, going on TikTok, dropping facts. The CDC says, hey, you can relax, but when I go out, I still rock a mask, cause I don't wanna be mistaken for a Trump supporter.
I can't stop laughing.
I'm waxed, wearing slacks, going on TikTok, dropping facts. The CDC says, hey, you can relax, but when I go out, I still rock a mask, cause I don't wanna be mistaken for a Trump supporter. That second dose hit like ooh, with body aches and a fever of 102. But I would do it all over again just to chill with my friends.
Mask outside.
I'm waxed, wearing slacks, going on TikTok, dropping facts. The CDC says, hey, you can relax, but when I go out, still rock a mask, cause I don't wanna be mistaken for a Trump supporter.
God damn, it's hot. It is too good. Oh, someone says, come on, Siraj, we need to see Bollywood move. Okay, sir. You get Bollywood move.
Oh my god, I can't stop laughing.
Oh, man. So that... I can't recall what we call that one. I think it's just wax wearing slacks.
This
Vax
one
wax.
actually became like a meme for your listening thing, right?
It did. It did. Eric V says, feel like we need Siraj dancing to this in full ceremonial garb. I would normally, but I gained too much weight over the holidays, so I don't know if we could do that. And obviously now I've just outed myself as being fatphobic and anti-science. So
Okay, well, there you go.
We're gonna listen to this one more time.
Why are you doing this to us?
So I could fill out the poll.
Guys, I'm telling you, watch Siraj. Don't watch the video. It's much more entertaining. Wait, it's not playing for me. Oh, there we go.
Waxed, wearing slacks, going on TikTok, dropping facts. The CDC says, hey, you can relax, but when I go out, I still rock a mask, cause I don't wanna be mistaken for a Trump supporter. I'm waxed, wearing slacks, going on TikTok, dropping facts. The CDC says,
Okay,
we could only
get
replay
to voting now.
Okay, fine. Okay.
What were you gonna say?
If you stand up and do a full-on dance, not just for your entertainment, we have to be entertained too.
Oh yeah. Okay, all right, we'll get right back to it. We'll do it from beginning.
Okay.
relax, but when I go out, I still rock the mask,
What are you doing?
cause I don't wanna be mistaken for a Trump supporter. That second dose hit like ooh, with body aches and a fever of 102. But I would do it all over again just to chill with my friends.
This is much better.
I'm waxed, wearing slacks, going on take order.
Much better. Much better.
I
that's
want to
fine.
talk to the kids. Parents watch the video and then hand the phone over to the young kids. Hi there. I get asked a lot, are you a boy or a girl? And I love that question. And so I wanted to just tell you, sometimes human beings are more than boy or girl.
It physically
Sometimes
hurts.
we're something else. Sometimes we're both. Sometimes we kind of float in between, and sometimes we're a boy, sometimes we're a girl. Because human beings are creatures, and we're wild and exciting.
Uh, it hurts. It hurts my soul.
For the record, I'm not allowing this person anywhere near my future children, and anyone who agrees or shares this video is like, right on, sis. Yeah, you never ever meeting any of my children whenever they become existing, if I ever have children.
No, he definitely needs to do social distancing from all humans.
Maybe all of society.
All of society. And more than 6 feet. So we need about like 100 feet at least.
Yeah, particularly from schools.
Yeah.
Maybe about like 500 yards.
I mean, like, can we just listen to the first sentence again?
I want to talk to the kids. Parents.
I want to talk to the kids. Like, this thing wants to talk to the kids. Like, get the wood chipper, Blake. Exactly. Yeah.
We're about to blind react to something.
Okay.
Child abuse.
What does that say? Hold on, dear. What does it say?
That the COVID vaccine for kids is next week should be clear for kids till 5 to 11.
What does that mean for you?
I can go with my friends.
Yeah.
I can finally, go outside, go to stores. I'm excited.
I'm excited for her.
I thought it was gonna be like in a couple months. No, apparently it's next week. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, Mom. She's why you need to get vaccinated. Okay? All right.
Okay. Now,
I don't even know what to say. Like, her daughter didn't go outside the house for a year and a half.
that's it's insane. For one, you're using your children for social media clout, and two, and you're also using them as a pawn to try to convince others to get the vaccine. And I just, again, child abuse.
Yeah. And like just like
I don't know
looking
what to
at
say
her,
about
like
that.
you can tell, like she has the lib eyes and the lib look. Like these people are insane. They're literally insane and they're child abusers.
And look, and this is the thing. I've been all over the place on the vaccine, and some people think I'm anti-vax, and it's like, no, I'm not anti-vax. I'm very pro-vax. But if you're trying to shove it down everyone's throat, and we can't even question anything about it, you're only going to get more questions out of people like me, because if you're trying to ensure that there's no debate over a vaccine, you're basically you're arousing suspicion in a lot of people who actually think independently. And that makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable that people are like so very authoritarian when it comes to basically vaccine mandates, mask mandates. Just it then it no longer becomes a public health concern. It more becomes like a crowd control, like controlling the people type of deal. Like they're practicing authoritarianism because basically all of these public health officials and politicians are wannabe authoritarians.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
So, I don't know. But with this whole Omicron surge and all these people who are supposedly doing it right when it came to the, putting on the mask and getting the vaccine, they're starting to realize that they could do everything right and still get it. And at that point, everything that they've done it's fucking useless.
Yeah, completely useless. It's hilarious. I see so many TikToks about it. Like triple vax and tested positive. It's hilarious.
That's absolutely insane.
And they don't.
And like for I remember when Elizabeth Warren said that she tweeted out that she tested positive for COVID like a couple weeks ago, and there was one of these Elizabeth Warren simps out here saying like whichever unvaccinated fuck is going to catch these hands. Like, how do you know it was someone who was unvaccinated?
Yeah.
Pretty good chance that it was someone who was vaccinated. So.
And then Twitter made the rule that if you write that if you're vaccinated, you can still spread COVID, then you get suspended. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, and then they suspended Robert Malone and then Marjorie Taylor Greene. Lottie, now we got to do the second one because this one might be one of the worst ones I've seen in 2021, and I think there are going to be a lot of people who agree with me. Not to like fix the vote, but like,
yeah,
I don't know how, if you thought this previous video was bad, get ready for this one.
God, guys, I'm freaking out. What am I gonna do? Just kidding, I already scheduled the appointment. I am what conservatives fear! Fuck, that's good.
She's so awful.
You know what? At that point, you're like, yeah, you don't ever deserve to have a child.
Yeah, like maybe this is for the best.
I mean, like at one point, there's one of the things where like people celebrating abortion at this point, it's not even. It's like, not about having the reproductive freedom. It is literally them wanting to kill a baby.
Yeah, it's just about it's about like being a demon. They're literally celebrating it. So
it is
no matter what side you're on,
shit.
like celebrating it is a whole nother category.
It's disgusting shit.
It's disgusting. So, and she made a follow-up video, by the way. She actually ended up
what
deleting it, and she made a follow-up like it was real. She's like, yeah, I really am getting an abortion, and she explained like the whole thought, behind it and everything. But I mean, this is real. Like she got the abortion, So it wasn't
watch her get an abortion and then never be able to have children.
I hope. I mean, like I don't know. That would be really sad if she actually does want.
I mean, it is sad, but like at this point, like
yeah,
this is incredibly selfish.
She's a psychopath.
It's psycho shit. It's psycho shit.
Yeah.
Psycho shit.
Yeah.
Gitmo, probably.
Story time. This has been my first year in preschool with a class of my own, teaching alongside another queer neurodivergent educator, and we have been rocking our twos class. We've been talking about gender and skin color and consent and empathy and our bodies and autonomy. It's been fabulous. But our teaching team is shifting and a new person is being onboarded, someone with many years of experience. So today at the lunch table, when the topic of gender and genitals came up, one of our students plainly looked up and said, well, I'm a girl today, but I know that teacher Co isn't. No, they're NB. And the look on the incoming teacher's face was priceless. She was shocked in a good way, and she just looked around at the two of us and said, this class is incredible, and I am so impressed.
All right, so Lottie, something actually happened to this teacher after posting this video, right?
She got fired.
Yeah, Sarah, I believe so.
You know what? Not to brag, and not that I'm counting, but I did get a few teachers fired, so it could be I'm starting to get them mixed up. I don't remember. Did this one get fired, guys? Anyone?
I thought she got fired.
I definitely posted it. She
suspended.
did. I don't remember.
Okay, well, if someone could find that and drop it in the chat.
I don't think she was fired. It's possible. Oh, you know what happened? Okay, I remember. We found tweets where she was basically writing even more insane things. How like kids should have like kinks and like really creepy
Oh,
stuff.
oh. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
this is a preschool teacher.
Preschool. So people called the
Preschool.
school, and anyone that called, they were told, "Oh, she doesn't work here anymore." And
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that now.
yeah, so I don't know if she was fired or if they were just like totally deflecting and like not wanting to engage. But I mean, she was a teacher when this happened, and when she wrote about kids needing to have kinks, I mean, she's creepy.
No, it
Gross.
is again. Why would you ever put your child in a government-run school after watching these two videos, or
If you
just
don't,
or any of these?
if these two aren't enough, go through my feed, please, because there's plenty more.
You can
These
find that on Twitter
people,
at Libs of TikTok.
yeah, there's plenty more where these came from. These people
Yeah.
are insane. Um, Libs of TikTok is pro teacher firing. I'm pro groomers being fired, and
That's another one good.
yeah.
Another good pro thing to be is get those groomers out of there.
People accuse me of like being very, oh, you're pro cancel culture. I mean, like, if cancel culture means that a groomer is fired from a second grade classroom, then yeah, I'm pro cancel culture. But we all know that that's not what it means. So
Yeah. People try to fit you in boxes all the time. Don't let them,
yeah.
Lottie. All right, so here we go. 2-minute poll
2
for
minutes.
Battle of the Teachers Part 2. We have the misgendering a student and then queer story time. So brace yourselves for this one, guys.
Hi, my name's Jasper. I use they pronouns.
Hi, my name is Liana. I use they demon pronouns.
This video is how to use our pronouns.
So we're going to basically present 3 sentences. One of them is going to have one pronoun, the other one's going to have the other pronoun, and then the last one is going to have both pronouns interchanged.
So Liana uses they, them pronouns and demon pronouns. So the first sentence would be, Liana is my partner, they are cute, and I am theirs. I love them very much, and I hope they love themselves too. For the demon pronouns, it would be, Liana is my partner, Deem is cute, and I belong to Deem. I love Demon very much, and I hope Deem loves Demon's self too. Then interchanging the two would be, Liana is my partner, they are cute, and I am Deem's. I love Demon very much, and I hope they love Demon's self too.
Literal demons, like actual demons.
The kids are not all right, Lottie.
They're not. I mean, these people aren't kids. Like, they're not kids.
They're not kids.
They're young adults. They're in their 20s or 30s.
Fuzzy says, someone please come smash me in the head with a hammer. I beg you, end this torture now. Hey, you all signed up for this.
Yeah, exactly. You're here. You joined for this. We made a disclaimer in the beginning that if you self-harm, then you can't blame us.
You cannot blame us. You came here on your own volition.
Mm-hmm. Now we have the top 10 of 2021, right?
Yeah, now we're getting to the top 10 of 2021.
And now we have to put those 10 in order.
So we got my daughter can get vaccinated.
This is my daughter.
Hi.
She's 9. We're about to blind react to something.
Second choice is the best song known to man, and that is this one.
I'm waxed, wearing slacks.
So next up we have the Beto tribute. Do you remember the Beto tribute? Orange Man Bad.
I made a really loud yelly video about this, but I decided I will approach this in a more calm but stern manner.
And then You Were So Pretty.
That was the one where she was pretty and then...
No, don't say anything.
Oh, you're playing it?
Oh, yeah. And then the final one is the fatphobic chairs.
All right. Fatphobic chairs.
Yes, chairs. Let's talk about chairs.
6 through 10. My daughter can get vax, wax, wearing slacks, the Beto tribute, you're being neurodivergent, animal, noun self. You Were So Pretty, and fatphobic chairs. 3 minutes on the clock, poll beginning right
Let's
now. There we go. My daughter can get the vax. Gets Number 6. Now we get to the best part, and that is literally 1 through 5.
All right, guys, 1 through 5, top 5 of the year.
Demon
So
Self.
we don't have to replay it, I don't think.
No, we're not going to. Queer Story Time.
Queer Story
If
Time
anybody
was
wants,
yeah.
no, go ahead. You can explain it.
No, so Demon Self we just watched was the one who identifies as a demon. The Queer Story Time was that creepy teacher who also promoted kink for kids. The abortion lady, we all remember her. The 4th one is the Pledge of Allegiance to the Pride flag. That's the one that got fired, the California teacher. And then the super creepy guy, I want to talk to the kids.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. It is going to be 3 minutes on the clock for this. 69 channel points per extra vote, 1 bit per extra vote. We're going to go ahead and start that poll right now.
Oh, wow.
And there we go.
There
Abortion
we go.
lady gets it.
Top
abortion lady
worst TikTok of 2021.
Have a day, abortion lady.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys. I'm freaking out. What am I gonna do? Just kidding, I already scheduled the appointment. I am what conservatives fear!
Ugh, I just hate her.
Fuck that. That's good.
So, Lottie, thank you so much again for joining me. For all of you, I'm Suraj Hashmi. You can find me on Twitter. Obviously, all the socials are in the bio. Go ahead and check out the Habibi Discord server. And don't forget to hit us up on Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. Same with Lottie. We're going to get that YouTube set up for you. So it's going to happen.
Thank you guys
all right,
so
Lottie.
much.
Have a good night, everybody.